Alright, so welcome to my BigFoot project. Like with my UFO project, I was working with a fairly large data set of reported sightings across the United States. The difference in this project is that there was a lot more data to work with individual sightings versus that of the UFO dataset website. So as I scroll up and down the website, the main focus of the site is the dataset and the visualization of the data. So as you can see, here is a map that has all the 50 states inside of it, and of course it has some minor hover effects to it, but let's go ahead and click one, and for this example we'll go ahead and click Washington. So when a user clicks a state, the data is presented in a way that is easily readable and they can easily navigate through the data. So the first part says the state name along with the total sightings in the state. Next is the most recent report section where the 3 most recent reports are displayed. Now in the original dataset, the rows are not sorted. So inside the backend, I had to first clean the data that wasn't useful to the user. And second, I had to repackage that data inside a separate data container while only selecting the data that the user might find more interesting. And then finally sorting that data by the date so I could easily pick out the 3 most recent reports. Then I had to repackage the data again, this time selecting the counties of the given state along with their number of sightings. And then I used a div element that uses Python's Flask Jinja templating language to iterate over the rows of the newly packaged counties and number of sightings. And again, this is sorted by most sightings to least. And now once a user selects a county, they are given more options here. Again, at the top we have the number narrowed down to how many sightings are in that specific county, and all of the reports sorted by most recent date. The user is also given a brief title of the sighting, and so let's go ahead and pick one. And as a user selects a sighting, they are taken to this page, and that displays the data concerning that individual report. And as I said before, the difference between the UFO dataset and this dataset is that this dataset has a lot more data to work with per individual row than the UFO dataset. And I have organized the data into their own HTML elements so that the user can easily read through it. And now we can go back home and select another state. For this example, let's go ahead and say Nevada. As you can see, everything works just as it's supposed to. All of the counties, all of the reports inside, and that is my BigFoot project.